my channel. And today in this video we will talk about OBS Studio. Okay, and I will tell you the much more detail about the OBS Studio, starting from a beginning. What exactly is the OBS Studio and what you need to do or what you can do with the OBS Studio. So let's start it. So you can download it. Okay, so I will just tell you from where you can download it. Okay, so then OBS Studio, you can just type it. Okay, and then download. Then you will get this screen. Okay, this URL, and then you will have a different version for a Windows, Mac, and Ubuntu. All are available. You can just download it. Okay, from here, and once you download, then you are ready to open it. Okay, so now once you open it, you will get a screen which will come now. Okay, and OBS is not only a screen recorder, it will provide you the multiple things. Okay, you can have a multiple source as an input. Okay, and you can switch between the different views as well. Okay, it is not limited where you will have let's say the single source of view, but rather than that it will provide you many alternate options. So once you let's say started here, nothing will be there in this. I already created that these many screens actually. Okay, and once I will go over here, I am this is the laptop basically, laptop screen actually which I am having now. Okay, and so multiple scene, let's say if you wanted to switch, if you in multiple videos, you have seen that multiple source of videos are running at the parallel in parallel, and you can switch between your front camera to back camera, or maybe your other camera from a desktop. You can just show the PPT view and or image, and then you can switch to your camera immediately just by one click. Okay, and that too while recording itself, no need to do anything else. Okay. So those are the things is possible with this. Okay, so that is called one context of the frame is called basically a scene which is being mentioned over here. And inside the scene you can have a multiple source of video and audio input. So it may be possible you have a third camera which you will put that as an source. Okay, and you can also, if you click on here plus icon, you can see the different options. Audio input capture, audio output capture, browser. So browser, I will tell you what, it's if you have some URL and that you wanted to display, that also you can do. At the same time, there is one more feature, let's say, that is video ninja actually, where you can cast your mobile screen to your laptop and capture it here in your OBS Studio. So that is also possible. Color source, you can have a different color source as an input. Okay, you can select color source. It could be a red, blue, green, any color. Okay, which you wanted to be placed. Just click on that and press OK, then color that will be. And here one more important thing is the sequence. So the topmost is the highest priority and the below one has the lower priority. So if you have a one more screen which is basically a kind of your camera, and if you want to put that on top of it, then you need to have that at the top of this sequence, because this the first one has the highest priority, second one has the uh, low, and third one has the lowest priority. Likewise it will be there. And if you wanted to disable this, let's say let's say if you can just disable and enable this also. So you can see that below is the window capture. Okay, and then there is the display capture. So whenever I am turning off this, then only this is coming, that means video. So the colors, this has the highest priority, and because of that thing it is happening. Okay, and there is here also you have a audio mixer, so you can have a multiple audio at the same time, and you can select what could be the intensity of the different audio. Okay, and that is also possible, so you can control that. Okay, so that is much more easy and that is possible. I have this epic pen to highlight something, so I probably I will use somewhere. So this portion is for that one. This one also we have discussed. Okay, and now we have not discussed till now about filters and properties. Okay, that also we will discuss in some time. Okay, we also discuss about this scene. Okay, so these are the things we discussed till now, and here you have option. I will move this to here so I can explain you this thing as well. So here you can see the different options where it is coming: start streaming, start recording, start virtual camera, studio mode, and setting and exit. So the first one is start streaming, which will be useful whenever you wanted to do a live stream, either on a YouTube, Facebook, or any other social networking site. Then this will help you to do a live stream. So whatever the content we is visible over here, that will be live streamed over here. Second one, the important one is the recording. Okay, start recording. So this start recording will, let's say you can record a video, and that you can upload at a later stage anytime. So it will capture that video, it will store somewhere, it will store at particular location, and then yeah, it will be useful. You can use it for editing purpose or anything else. Third one is the start virtual camera. Okay, start virtual camera is another important feature. Okay, once you, let's say you have set up your complete screen where you have a multiple screen at the same time. Okay, and you wanted to use that as an input to some other thing. So either you wanted to use that for a Zoom meeting or Google Meet or any other meet. So it will act as a virtual camera where the complete setup is there, that will can you can use it as input. So that is one of the another important feature of OBS Studio. It okay, and definitely setting part. Okay, setting, and the setting you have a much more. So you, I will show you, there are multiple option over there. Important thing is, let's say the hotkeys. If you go to the hotkey, then you will see that start streaming, stop. You can give a hotkey, let's say control S, control P for start, because whenever we are in the screen, let's say we do not want to visualize, let's say if you are capturing desktop and we do not want to display the screen, then certainly we want to use the keypad keyboard as an input. Okay, so that's why this option is given. So you can just give an input directly from your keypad and just type Control S and Control P. So it will automatically start recording without going to this screen. And that is certainly required and very much important thing as well, because otherwise your OBS Studio screen will come into the picture. You can have other things, let's say output mode actually, what kind of, let's say the bitrate encoding mechanism. So here also multiple options you will get it. Okay, what kind of format you wanted to select. Okay, so all those things, mp4 mov, all those flv, that option you will get it. You can audio bit it also, you can set it. Okay, so these are the option available as an output. Okay, streaming and recording, both these are option available. Okay, and here also you can have simple and advanced. I will not go about go to the advanced now. This is related to the, let's say the live stream, and you can see over here there's YouTube, Facebook live, another of Twitter, other option are also available. Okay, so other than that, in general setting also you will have different things available. Language part or dark mode theme is also available, whether you can select the theme, and you can enable this. If you do not want to have a preview, then you can hide this. Okay, so all are these things are available. Let's say audio also, as I said, you have different options, you can control that. Video, let's say the resolution, you can select it over here. Hotkeys and advanced. So hotkeys, one more thing we will talk about in hotkeys is switching from one screen to other screen, because certainly as I said, it is required, right? So then you need to have a keypad input for that as well. And in such case you can have a control shift. Let's say here I have given control shift A for to switch to that scene, right? So then it's, you can give control shift 1, control shift 2, control shift, so you can decide that what kind of scene you are switching to. So that is also very much important things. Okay, now let's say I think I covered most of the port now. Okay, now I will go to this filter part. Okay, so if you are capturing let's say any now I will probably stop this camera because I do not want that to be available over here. So now I will go here and let's say laptop, and then I will switch to this scene. I will disable, I will delete. So you can delete a particular things by just clicking minus icon on that, then it will ask you if you can delete. Yes, it is deleting. Okay, so now here display okay, and window capture, right? So here I will have different options. So now I am selecting this my front camera. You can see that is again I'm appearing over here in OBS studio. It is visible now over here. Now let's say I want to let's say filter this position. I wanted to crop basically this, and I wanted to make remove all this outside things. Then what I need to do, I can go over here filter, and you can apply. I will tell you two most important feature actually. One is the okay, I have one downloaded one plugin, and because of that I am getting this option of background removal. Okay, so I can get this option, I can do this. You can see it has removed the background. Okay, other than that let's say I will keep this as it is. I will keep the background removed. Then I will again go filter, and I will go to here, and then I will go to chroma key, and let's say I will give a green. So it will remove, so there is no green, right? So it is because of that there's still black icon is coming. So now what I need to do is I will click over here, go to filter again. I will go to background, remove, select color. So I wanted to give green as in color there, so I can use my chroma key and remove all the green colors. Or maybe let's say I will select something much more relevant, because there are some orange color is coming in set background. So I wanted to remove that from my background, so I will select that over here. I can select any color basically, whichever I like. Okay, let's say I will keep this as it is, and then I will go to chroma key, color, and custom. So I wanted to select the same color from here, and you can do this fine tuning. So you can see that it is working very well. I'm able to remove the background from here, and it is not as perfect as we want, but somehow it is okay, because if your main intention to show the screen and you wanted to show yourself as well, then this works very well. Okay, so that's how so there are two most important feature to summarize over here. One is the background removal, and another one is chroma key. These are the two. Other than that there is one more thing, which is crop, which is very much important also. Okay, so let's say okay, I will. So crop basically what it will do, once you open that, and let's say you can filter let's say, so you can see I wanted to remove this portion from left, I wanted to remove this portion from right. So it is just like this. Okay, I want to remove from, I don't want to show my this t-shirt as well, then I will remove that as well. So it will show this much only. So you can see now it is much more good. Okay, so there are plenty of option available. If you do try to do all this with yourself, it will take couple of minutes to hours. Okay, but it will be helpful if you know each and everything. Then you can play with it and you can move it fast. And it is very much important to know all these basic things, because whenever you need to wanted to make a video at a time, if you know all those things, then it will be much more faster. Otherwise it, and the quality also will be very much good. Otherwise it will not be that much great, and you will struggle a bit. So I think it is very much important to know each and everything, or the basic feature at least, about the OBS studio. So I try to cover all the topic which I know at the moment. Probably I missed something. You can highlight that if you know, if you have some important topic which I missed, or if this video is helpful to you, you can give a like and thumbs up. Subscribe to my channel, because I used to make such videos which will be related to this, or which might be helpful to you as well. So thanks again for watching this video till now. If you are here, thank you to you. I will see you again with a new video. Thanks you, and have a good day. Bye bye.